Good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Bison of Nichols College in a big Commonwealth Coast Conference men's ice hockey quarterfinal matchup. The playoffs, at long last, are here. The Seahawks 16-7-2. They are the 3 seed in the CCC. The Bison 7-15-1. They are the 6th seed, but make no mistake, this is a team that has experience. They've been here before, on the road, underdogs, and they have prevailed in the past. This is a storied matchup, and we'll get into that as we get along here in the first period between the Seahawks and the Bison. Corbinian Lutz will be between the pipes, the junior from München, Germany. Meanwhile, Nicholas Latinovich, the senior from Vaughan, Ontario, will man the net for Salve Regina. Want to bring in my good friend now and broadcast partner here today, Evan Viola. Evan, how you doing? And tell me what you think about this matchup here tonight.
I'm doing good, and I said it at the start of the at the end of the Endicott game. I like this matchup for Salve. I think this is a good team that they paired up against, and playoff hockey. Let's go.
Long history between these two clubs. The last postseason game for the Seahawks was against this very opponent. Up at the Portsmouth Abbey, it was the Bison who won in overtime, eliminating the Seahawks in 2020. Here's Caden Kraus now. He'll steer it over the line. Kraus with DiStefani heading to the net. His shot is blocked. Benson, though, plays it into the corner. Recovered there by the Seahawks. Paddled out to the wing. One-time shot is blocked. Hops in behind the cage. It'll be grabbed by the Bison, Lucas Anderson, the senior from Stockholm, Sweden. And he'll just fire it in off the end glass. Bison will make a change. 6th meeting in the last 7 seasons in the postseason here between Salve Regina and Nichols, dating all the way back to 2015. Here's Mitch Walensky, straight away down the slot with a wrist shot that goes high and wide. Rebound careens all the way around the boards, left side. Borges punches it back in. Seahawks pressuring here, and they force the turnover. Out to the blue line waiting. Matt Dillon with the drive, and it's saved by Lutz.
It's a big line right here. Zimmer, Walensky, and Borges. A lot of height, a lot of weight. They'll be throwing the body tonight for sure.
Attacking zone draw here for Salve Regina. If they win here tonight, in all likelihood, they'll be on the road at Endicott on Wednesday for the semifinals. Endicott winning today over Wentworth. And what was a battle of a game until the third period. Cam Boudreau looks to leave it behind the net. Dillon now punches it around. Borges along the near side, trying to muscle it up the wall. And fired back in by Connor Leonard. Dillon trying to poke it out. Bison battle to keep it in. Dancing left side now. Noah Pondexter. Cut off by Dillon in behind the cage. Right side now. Boudreau out to George Sennett. Will flip it on the backhand in deep, and this will be icing. So to go over the history between these two teams, Nichols won the ECAC Northeast Championship over the Seahawks in 2015. That was a 3-0 final in that game. Seahawks returned the favor the following year en route to their conference championship in 2016. In 2018, the Bison eliminated the favored Seahawks at home in the CCC semis, only to be derailed by the Seahawks again. They met 5 times to end the year. Seahawks beat them in the NCAA quarterfinals to advance to the Frozen Four, and then most recent postseason meeting, 2020, as I said, Bison won 5-4 in overtime in the quarterfinals. And so tonight, just another chapter of this storied rivalry. And it does not matter. Season records, stats, none of that matters tonight. Only the next 60 minutes. This one played towards the net off the draw. Lutz will freeze it, and will draw again in the attacking end right side. John McLean will take it for Salve Regina in the circle right side. Wins it to the wing. Carangelo up to the point. Across now left side. Kroon corrals it. Looks to play it in deep. Waiting there is Sennett. Carangelo pinned to the boards. Wedged free. Bison trying to clear. Held in by Kroon left side. Sends it all the way across. Pinching in is Brendan Kim. He touches it behind the net, and it's grabbed by the Bison. Looking for the outlet is Hunter Frazier. Played in the right wing corner. McLean will just race back in and corral it. McLean spins in the corner right side. All the way out to the blue line waiting is Brendan Kim, looking to snap it towards the net. That's blocked. Hops in behind the net. Carangelo giving way to Sennett. Poke from him, but he'll track it down left wing side. Out to the blue line. Kroon fell down. Not able to keep it onside. McLean peels it off the boards, but the Seahawks are offside. Most recent game for the Seahawks. Regular season finale fell 2-1 to Endicott College on Senior Day. Basically determined where everyone would be. The difference between playing Wentworth and playing Nichols. Englund swings it in from center. Lutz will leave it behind the cage. Azano waits for it at the blue line. Touches it around. Right wing corner, Braden Young. On the backhand, plays it to Caden Kendurka. Pinned to the boards. Young comes to help as well. Sweeps it up to the blue line and can't be held in by Spencer Stanley. Azano quickly back up for Young. He'll delay. He'll just float it in and roll it behind the cage. Chasing after it is Kendurka. In the corner left side now. Kendurka 1-on-2. Trying to work that puck up the boards. Taken away by the Bison. Outletted to the neutral zone, but Boudreau will just scale it long and deep. And the Seahawks will make a change. Snapped up the ice. Offside are the Bison. Dillon tracks it down. Leaves it behind the net. Out to the far side. Waiting is DiStefani. Chop for Kraus. He'll gallop over the line right side. Kraus straight away up top. Turns. Look to leave it for DiStefani. He wrists it on the goal and wide. Rebound controlled by Kraus. Shielding it and spinning top of the left wing circle. Plays it across right side. Dillon sprints in with one hand. Plays it into the corner. Benson now trying to shield the puck. Has it poked free. Kraus races to the loose puck in the corner left side. Out to Boudreau at the blue line. Knifed away from him and down. Carlson all the way up for the Bison. Will track it down in the left wing corner. Carlson around a hit in the left wing circle. Turns and shoots, and that one's blocked up and out of play. The dangerous Curtis Carlson, senior from Lakewood, New York, leads the Bison in goals, assists, and points. Shorthanded goals as well. And was named a third-team All-CCC player. The only all-conference honoree for the Bison. Seahawks had 4. Mitch Walensky and Spencer Stanley named first-team players. Latinovich, second-team goalie. Benson named third-team as well for Salve. This one hopped in front, blocked away in there. Lots of contact in front. Players spilling all over the place now, and here comes the Bison. Away from Bellafay, far side, sprinting onto it is Kim. He'll accelerate over the line right side. Leaves it at the blue line for the wrist shot. Save made by Lutz, and it skips around and out. Kroon will track it down for Salve. Kroon behind the net. Brendan Kim, cross-ice pass picked off. Perron at the blue line will just wait. Hands off to Pondexter. His wrist shot is blocked by Kim, and then the rebound shot fired wide. That one right back onto the stick of Noah Pondexter. Kim now plays back to Kroon. As Perron lost a stick, played ahead to Sennett, trying to hop it into the slot. Picked off instead now. Gaunter, right side, dekes his way into the slot, trying to get to the forehand, poked away by Stanley. Stanley still harassing Gaunter out to the blue line and forces it back into neutral ice. Perron into the hit from Azano. Gathered by Sennett. Sprints it right side. McLean drives it on the goal. Save made. Rebound loose in the slot. Azano's one-timer is blocked by Leonard. McLean throws a hit right side. Can't hold it in. Here's Perron now over the line left side. Waiting. Trying to play it in front. Stick the side by Latinovich up and out of play. 13:54 to go in the first period. No score. Attacking zone draw in the left wing circle here for Nichols. Seahawks win it. Boudreau gathers it. Kendurka trying to sprint up the near side. Settles the loose puck. 3-on-2 here for Salve. Kendurka right side for the shot that goes wide. Bison try to counter here. Boudreau in front of the Seahawk bench. Players rake for it in front of the bench. England now comes away with it. He'll skate left side. England trying to play it across, and that one hops into the right wing corner. Kanderka against the wall, just turns and fires. That one got all the way through. Pad save made by Lutz. Battle in the corner. Left side of the attacking end for Salve. It comes free. Frazier moves it away to Anderson. He'll sprint out to center. Poke from him. Grabbed by Kraus. Kraus now all alone on the backhand with the shot. That one saved. Loose behind the cage now. Kraus trying to keep it. Trying to center it for Benson. And it will get back out to neutral ice. DiStefani had it run off his stick. He tracks it down on the left wing corner. Carlson can't clear it. Kraus. DiStefani now right side, top of the circle. In the slot, little backhand. That one blocked. Dribbles left side. Benson chopped it around. Kraus right side, trying to center it for DiStefani. Can't sweep it on the goal. Pinged out of the air and sent wide. Flipped long and deep here by the Bison. Mikko run into. Kroon back for DiStefani. He'll just shuffle it in. Seahawks will make some changes here. Kraus. Anderson again trying to lift it long and deep. Hops away from Mikko. Gathered by Carlson. Onside now. Throws it towards the net and wide. Carlson tracks down the rebound and plays it all the way across to the right side. Back with it is Borges for Salve. Quickly up to the far side. Steered into the zone by Walensky. Left side will be touched first by Gaunter. Zimmer trying to get there to knock it free. Into the slot. Grabbed by the Bison. Sprinting back the other way. Caden Scott up the left side. Powers it on the goal. Save made by Latinovich. Well, Evan, this is a good start here for the Bison on the road. No score, but
good start by both. Back and forth hockey is what you like to see in the playoffs. What you expect. Great start by both sides.
If you're the road team, that first 10 minutes, always critical. Try and take the crowd out of it. Free pizza night here at Salve. This one's gloved down by Sennett. Sennett with the shot. Save made by Lutz. Rebound was in the slot. Carangelo had his shot blocked. Bison tried to counter. Here's McLean delaying now. And he's called offside. What a chance there for Sennett. And then Carangelo just could not find that loose puck. Teams will draw in neutral ice. 11:33 to go in the first period. Carangelo and Pondexter on the draw. Bison will control it. Sennett. Azano now plays it all the way back. Spencer Stanley. McLean waits and snaps it into the left wing corner. Swatted away from Sennett. Carangelo couldn't hold it in. Perron golfs it around the boards. Pondexter backhands it towards the goal. Save made by Latinovich. Stanley angles it for Sennett. Sprinting through center. Sennett now. Down the middle. Hands off. McLean waits. Shoots. Save made by Lutz. And the rebound into the circle. And scooped out off the official. So now Perron can grab it. Time and space for him to play it all the way back. And the Bison look to clear. Allegrini skies it into the corner left side. And this will be icing. Seahawks will get the attacking zone draw with 10:42 to play in the first. England on the draw. Left side against Brandon Cope. And they win it. Dillon wide of the circle left side. In behind the net. England waiting. Surveying, trying to play it in front for Kanderka. Right circle now, a drive from Boudreau goes wide. Battle in the corner left side. Attacking in for Salve. Out to the blue line, England keeps it in, just floats it towards the net. Into the glove, it hops for Lutz. Seahawks will get another attacking zone draw. $10:17 to go in the first period. Kim right side to keep it in. Peels it off the boards to the circle right side. Delaying, trying to wrist it. That one's blocked. In the slot, scooped out to Kroon. His drive, save, Lutz, rebound to the corner. Seth Benson trying to hold it in along with Caden Kraus, who has it on the backhand. Kraus up the wall, leaves it for Benson in the corner, battling with Anderson. Zimmer into the slot, make that DiStefani, trying to get it to Kraus now. He battles left side. Benson comes to join the fight as well. Puck moved up the boards a little bit, right in front of the Bison bench. Taken away by DiStefani. Right side, Kim waiting. Plays it in front, and it's blocked wide. Benson trying to center it on the backhand. To the wall left side. Seahawks look to keep it in. DiStefani now straight away. Trying to wrist it right side. It's blocked. Sprinting back the other way now is Carlson. Trying to carry down the middle, and it's poked away at the last second by Kim. Bison will chuck it in. Turning left side. Nathan Carl leaves it in the circle. Trying to center it. DiStefani finds it. Scales it off the glass. Not out. Swatted by Walensky. Settled now at center by Borges. Trying to chip it right side. Walensky has to sprint after it. Carlson actually make this Gaunter. Right side taken by Carl. To the circle, trying to get around Stanley. Carl with the shot. Save made by Latinovich. Rebound thrown off the apron of the goal. All the way out high. The one-timer into the glove of Nicholas Latinovich. Two games already final here today. Endicott defeats Wentworth 6-1. 4 goals in the third period to pull away in that game. And they'll await the results of the other games. Curry staves off Suffolk 2-1. And second intermission up in Biddeford, UNE, the top seed, leading 2-0 over Western New England. This one skipped out through center. And the Seahawks are offside here, so we get a whistle. We do reseed in the tournament, so the 2 highest remaining seeds will play the 2 lowest remaining seeds. So Endicott sitting home right now watching this game and the UNE game. Trying to find out who they'll play on Wednesday. Allegrini now, right wing circle. Throws it on the net. Save made by Latinovich. Punched in front again, looking for the tip. That one skips wide. McLean, 1-on-2. Battle for the puck. Thrown wide of the goal now by the Bison. Right side Stanley with one arm. Trying to corral it. Shuffle it out through center. Takes a hit near the scorer's box. This one knifed onside. Carangelo looks around, gathers it along the wall. Plays it all the way around left side. George Sennett, the captain. Plays it back for Carangelo. Right wing circle. McLean pows it on the goal. Save made by Lutz. 7:56 to go. Azano gloves it down. Races back for it now. Trying to sauce it across. Turns it over. Sprinting left side. This one left for the trailer with the shot. And that one goes wide of the net. That was Frazier pinching in. Actually, make that Dylan McMahon. Puck in the corner right side. Zaremli trying to dig it free. Bison keep it alive. Spinning right side. Luke Harvey shields the puck in behind the net. Trying to turn and center it. Harvey centers it in the slot for Anderson, and his shot goes wide. Point blank chance there for the Bison. And we got a whistle here. Penalty coming. And boarding the call on Luke Harvey. So that puts the Seahawks on the power play. Seahawks on the year 12% with the man advantage. Bison 84% on the kill. Zimmer takes it left wing circle. Seahawks win it. Stanley across right side. Brendan Kim keeps it onside. Back up top to Stanley. Waiting. Plays it right side. Benson turns, shoots, and it goes high and wide and out of play. Seth Benson, as a rookie, boasts the best plus minus in the CCC. Plus 22 on the year. Third most goals in the conference. Tied for first amongst rookies. Second most points amongst rookies, as well as a shot from Walensky is held by Lutz. Zimmer in the circle, right side to take the draw. And he wins it. Brendan Kim, left side, Spencer Stanley. Walensky in the circle left side, return to Stanley. Across now for Brendan Kim. It hops off his stick. Able to keep it onside, throws it in front. That one's blocked. Benson able to get around Walensky with the right shot. Save made by Lutz. .131 to go on the power play. .643 to go in the first period. Bison win the draw. Chipped out and down by Anderson. Latinovich will leave it for Brendan Kim to start the rush. Kim. Back for Walensky. Left now for Benson. He barrels over the line right side. Drops it back off. Kim, Stanley, space, shot! Save made by Lutz, and then it's muscled out. Carlson able to get just a piece of that to send it out of the zone. Seahawks will change up their lines here. Get the second power play unit out there with 56 seconds left on the advantage. 6:03 to go in a scoreless first period. Carangelo over the line left side. Sweeps it in deep, takes a hit as he does so. Bison try to clear, and they do. Matt Dillon. Up the ice, intercepted by the Bison. And swept down once again on the clear. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Dillon now through center, along for Carangelo. Back to Dillon. Carangelo over the line. Dancing. Lost it at the blue line. Able to keep it alive. Turns and fires it in deep. George Sennett waiting behind the net. McLean off the far side boards. Into the circle. Plays it left side. DiStefani. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Dillon. Right side McLean. Turns it in deep. George Sennett. Back to Dillon. Final seconds of the power play. Dillon. George Sennett now. Up top DiStefani. Waiting. Wristing it, and it's blocked by Leonard. Back to even strength. This one played towards the net, and Lutz will freeze it with 5:03 to go in the first. Attacking zone draw here for Salve. England will take it against Gabe Temple. Freshman from Fowlerville, Michigan. Boudreau nearly had the steal. Here's Zaremli now at center. He'll zip it around the boards. Kanderka takes a hit, plays it in deep. England waiting for it, picks it off, trying to center it in front for Kanderka. A little bit behind him. Bison carry it back out and down. Played in by Carlson. Intercepted by Boudreau, trying to steer it left side. Miko keeps it in. Temple now right side. Up to the blue line, Allegrini settles it left side. Into the corner, Boudreau gives it away to Carlson. Touch towards the net, Boudreau there to grab it for the Seahawks, and he'll skate it out through center. Along for Young, and he'll snap it around the boards. Lutz plays it away from Kanderka. Left side, Daniel Barry. Picked off by Stanley, and then he has it knifed away. Played up and taken by Benson now for the Seahawks. Benson, right side Stanley. Hops it over the line. Make this Caden Krause. Spins right side, wants to move it up to the point. Picked off instead by the Bison. Sprinting back is Caden Scott over the line left side. Leaves it for Belafé, and it goes across into the right wing corner. Azano tied up along the half wall. Belafé trying to work it free, and he does. Left out high, Pondexter. Waiting with this Gonter trying to play it left side, touched in front. Blocked in the slot, now behind the cage. Stanley outlets Benson. He'll gain the line and just throw it in on the cage, and with Krause closing quickly, Lutz will just freeze it. 3:26 to go in the first period. No score. (18-9) the shot advantage for Salve. Kroon holds it in at the blue line. Walensky out high, plays it right side for the shot. Save made by Lutz. Rebound to the corner right side. Perron swats it out to center. Walensky straight down the middle, trying to jam it 5-hole, and it goes through the wickets and wide. Leonard over the line right side. Trying to drop it for the trailer. Takes a big hit from Kroon. Brendan Kim around the boards. Waiting for it is Walensky. Trying to sprint 2-on-1. Walensky glides over the line. Trying to chip it for Zimmer. In front, held by Lutz. Pulled out the wedge there to try and get that one in front for Borges or Zimmer, who were both closing quickly. Attacking zone draw for Salve. 2:48 to go in the first period. John McLean will take it against Gabe Temple. Bison will win it and just send it long and deep. This will be icing. Boudreau goes and touches it up. Is that maybe a miscommunication there, Evan, on a set play?
Yeah, I don't know what was that. I don't know what that was, to be honest with you, but
usually when you see somebody right away try and just send it deep like that, you expect to see somebody streaking there.
they did try something like that earlier on the opening face-off. They had, I believe it was Hunter Frazier out wide, almost near their bench to start off the period.
Bison will throw it in. Dillon takes a hit behind the net, gets it to Boudreau. Carlson peels it away, centers it in front for Gonter. He scores! Owen Gonter from Carlson, and the Bison, with 2:24 to go in the first period, take the lead.
Hell of a shot by Gunter. Right up and over the blocker side of Latinovich. Top left corner.
And you get a look at the replay here. Carlson grabs it right there for Gonter. And just what the Bison wanted. Can't ask for a better start on the road. Weather the early storm of the energy in the crowd. And they have the lead. Second goal of the year for Gonter. Kanderka, right side, left for Stanley, played behind the net, centered out in front, blocked. All the way out to Azzano now, who can't hold it in. Benson right side, steers it up the boards. Young waiting for it, he'll flip it end over end. Not high enough though, glove down by the Bison. Here comes Gonter. He'll send it into the zone. Bison are offside. Luke Harvey has to sprint back and tag up with 1.5 minutes to go in the first period. Seth Benson. Near side, trying to get it along for Caden Krause. Picked off by Carl. Played on back to Bjorkman. Seahawks will throw it in. 1:12 to go in the first period. Benson throws a shoulder in the corner. Puck hops over the hands of Kroon. Racing back is Kim. Plays it away on the backhand. Intercepted by Bjorkman. Over the line. Bjorkman to the circle. Trying to play it into the slot. Loose there. Picked off by Borges. And a hand pass ruled here with 55.1 seconds to go in the first. We'll draw it in the circle right side, attacking end for Nichols. Pondexter and DeStefani on the draw. Bison win it, but it's picked off by Borges as the puck was just left there by Pondexter. Borges down the wall right side. Puck hops away from him. Perron now waiting for Nichols. We'll flick it out to center. Kroon backtracking, sees 39 seconds to go. Dillon right side. Plays it on back for Kroon. Snap near side, Walensky. Swings it all the way in deep. Waiting for it is Lutz. Borges off the wall left side. Trying to move it back in deep. 22 seconds to go in the first. Angled off the glass. Back out to center. Boudreau waits. And now spins away from Perron. Boudreau. Right side, Walensky. Along the wall. Swats it in deep with 8 seconds to go. Anderson will just run it into the corner and try and kill time. Puck pinned to the boards, and that will do it for the first period. So it's the Bison on the road. And Owen Gonter, his second goal of the season to give Nichols the 1-0 lead here through one period. Evan, your thoughts on the first period?
Not how you want to start for Salve, but a hot start for Nichols on the road. Obviously a big goal, first goal of the game. And hopefully they can build off that momentum for them on the other side. Hopefully Salve can get back into this tie of the game and go into the second.
Teams will head to the locker rooms, and we will step aside while they tend to the ice through one period here at St. George's. It's Nichols 1, Salve Regina 0. You're watching the Commonwealth Coast Conference quarterfinals here on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are trailing 1-0 to start the second period here versus the Nichols College Bison in this CCC quarterfinal matchup. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call alongside Evan Viola. Teams will change ends. Seahawks this period will skate left to right. The Bison right to left. Second goal of the year for Owen Gaunter. Put the Bison on top late in that first period. The Seahawks outshoot Nichols 19-10 in the first period. But they will trail here as we start the second. A pretty perfect first period if you're a Bison fan. A little bit of frustration if you're Salve. But I think, Evan, as I bring you in here, there were a lot of rebound opportunities for the Seahawks. So yeah, you're out shooting the Bison. You're trailing 1-0, but there's definitely opportunities there. Can't be discouraged.
Definitely shooting it low on them. Getting those rebounds is huge for the Seahawks this next period. Expect them to come out flying.
Temple will draw against DiStefani at center ice. And this the sixth postseason meeting in the last 7 seasons between Salve Regina and Nichols. And we're underway here in the second. Anderson off the faceoff win for the Bison. Frazier back to Anderson. Sprints around DiStefani. And he will send it around the boards. Waiting is Spencer Stanley in deep. Taken by Peter Miko. Caved in by Stanley. Puck right side, Azano. Out to the blue line, held in by Anderson. Throws it towards the net looking for the tip. It skips wide. Benson touches it in on the backhand and gives chase. Left side, DiStefani will sprint onto it, and it can't be held in by Stanley. No icing here, just played all the way back. Stanley behind the net left side, into the corner. Carl holds it in. Belafé held it up top. Bjorkman throws it on the cage. Save made by Latinovich. Kraus trying to clear it. Gets knocked down. Lost his stick too. Heavy hit in on Caden Kraus. Has the puck here. Back for Spencer Stanley. Angled up the blue line. All the way down now. Bjorkman chases after it. Turns and fires it. Taken away by Kraus. He'll fire it long and deep and hop over the boards. Scott can't hold it in left side. Turns and plays it in deep. Carl free in the left wing corner. Curling, looking to throw it towards the net. That one's blocked in front. Dillon can't clear it. Held in by Barry. Snapped across right side. And this is offside here against Nichols. Joey Allegrini not able to hold the line. Will draw just outside of the Seahawks zone right side. It'll be Tyler Carangelo to take it against Pondexter. And the Bison win it. Allegrini flings it into the left wing corner. Hops off the boards. Boudreau will grab it in deep. Around now for George Sennett. Trying to scoop it out through center. Taken back by the Bison. Allegrini. Near side Perron will play it all the way back to Barry. Allegrini again right side. Cross ice for Perron. Steered into the zone. Latinovich behind the net. Will send it around the glass and not out. Grabbed now by Sennett. He'll sprint through center. Across from Matt Dillon. Down the boards right side. Dillon with Barry on his back will carry into the corner left side. Up to the blue line. Carangelo's one-timer saved by Lutz. Rebound in the circle right side. Grabbed by Perron. He'll skate away from George Sennett. Flicks it out through center. Bounce down. And they'll wave off icing. Brendan Kim. Back for Kroon. Carangelo. Sends it cross ice. Hopping into the corner right side. Kanderka trying to settle it. Out to neutral ice. Grabbed by Braden Young. Back with it now is Kroon. Deep from his own zone. Deflected out through center. And they'll call icing here. Tough to tell who that one went off of, but it will go against the Seahawks. 17:07 to go in the second. And the Bison will get the attacking zone draw. Temple right side against England. And the Bison win it. Out to the blue line. Frazier waiting. Right side Anderson. His one-timer goes well wide. All the way around the boards. Frazier can't keep it in. Here's Kanderka. 2-on-2. Bison trying to race back defensively. Kanderka trying to chip it in front. And it's poked away by Lutz. Kanderka at center now. Plays it back for Brendan Kim. Kim to Kanderka. The little self-pass over the line. Dancing in the corner left side. Shielding the puck. Out to the blue line. Crohn's one-timer. Save made by Lutz. Right side. England with the drive. That goes wide. Behind the net, Young. Trying to center it. England right side. Back for Young. Pushed around the board. Sprinting down is Kim. Kim trying to drag it in front. His backhand goes wide. Benson can't hold it in left side. Ozano trying to sneak it cross ice. Kraus waiting. Will send it towards the net. Saved by Lutz, and he'll cover it up with Benson closing quickly.
That was a great move by Kim to the front of the net. Just missed the net on behind Lutz, but that was a fantastic move by a defenseman to get into the middle.
Seahawks will get an attacking zone draw out of it. 16:08 to go in the second. And we'll draw in the circle right side. DiStefani to take it against Brandon Cope. Taken by the Bison, flipped end over end. Sprinting is Luke Harvey to cancel icing. What hustle. Centered towards the front of the net. Kraus will grab it for the Seahawks. Plays it to the blue line, but not out. Bjorkman with a drive, blocked by Stanley. Kept alive by the Bison. Into the corner right side, Quinn McCarthy. Turning out high, trying to leave it along the wall. Kept onside by Gonter, who has the lone goal. Dancing, flicking it towards the net, looking for the tip. That goes wide. Puck in deep, grabbed by Spencer Stanley. Kraus can't connect with DiStefani, deflected by the Bison, so no icing. And Lutz will freeze this one as DiStefani was closing in.
Great speed by Harvey to be out that icing. He was they pretty much had it, but Harvey, great speed, great show of speed to get in there and negate the icing. Almost created a scoring chance too for the Bison.
Zimmer on the draw here for Salve against Carl, and he wins it. Garrett Zaremli off the boards, throws it towards the net. Save made by Lutz. Boudreau. Now Walensky. Wristed in behind the net. Lutz waiting. Zimmer able to block the pass. Borges now out to the blue line. Space for Boudreau. He wristed on the net. Blocked in front by Anderson. He can't clear it. Still loose. Dribbling towards the net. Poked right side. Bison trying to clear. Leonard comes away with it. Scott out through center. Here comes Carl now over the line left side with Scott going to the net. Trying to chip it there. And Zaremli make this. Boudreau intercepts but can't clear. Puck left side. Thrown towards the net. Hopped in the air and Latinovich flashes the glove.
Great eye by Latinovich to grab that out of the air. That was a for sure goal. With Latinovich with the great eyes to just snap that right out of the air.
14:44 to go in the second. 1-0 Nichols with the lead. Puck loose in the slot, grabbed by the Seahawks. McLean floats it in, and this will be icing. Teams will come all the way back to the Seahawks zone. And draw in front of Nick Latinovich, named second team All-CCC. Second in the conference in save percentage, saves, goals against average. 14th in the nation in save percentage as well. Here's Perron with a drive. That goes high. Puck right side, flick towards the net. That one blocked. Players jam for it, and it's sent into the corner left side. Carangelo can't connect with Brendan Kim at neutral ice. Trying to play it all the way back. This one will dribble past Kroon in on the goal, and Latinovich forced to freeze it. Temple will take the draw here for Nichols against Tyler Carangelo. Bison win it. Brendan Kim, though, steps in front of Peter Miko to take it away. Miko, though, harassing from behind, forces the turnover. Given right back to Kim. Cross ice for McLean. He'll gain center and now glide over the line right side. McLean faking. Off to the side of the net, trying to center it out in front, trying to jam it home. Still loose behind the cage. Out high now, McLean turns, fires, saved by Lutz.
Great idea by McLean to throw that right off of the back of Lutz. And send it, almost banging it home on the rebound. That one almost went in. Looked like it did from my angle, but I don't know about you.
Well, we have the goal judges here in the conference tournament. Lights hung right behind the net. And a pair of eyes watching that puck and the net.
Definitely interesting to see a goal light. I haven't seen one this season yet in any of the regular season games.
That's rules for the playoffs. Have to have officials back there. Left side Temple around Azano. Puck knifed away by Spencer Stanley. Angled back in for Azano. Left now for Kanderker. Sprints over the line left side. Waits, trying to wrist it on the goal. That one blocked. Almost ran off the stick of Anderson towards his own net. At the blue line, kept in by the Seahawks for a moment. Azano now trying to spin it back. Over the line left side. Zimmer with the one-timer. That goes wide. Temple. Now Luke Harvey. Plays it right side. McMahon plays it in deep. Harvey has it taken away. Puck deflects into the left wing corner. Boudreau and Englund there for Salve. Off the glass but not out. Taken away. McMahon with the wrist shot. That goes wide. Azano. In deep for Boudreau. Chase behind the net. Spins back behind the cage. Out for Benson. 3-on-3 here for Salve. Benson over the line. Waits. Throws it on the goal and wide. DiStefani crashing in left side to keep it alive. Allegrini now. Free in the right wing corner for Nichols. Skates it to the blue line. Sends it up the ice. That one deflected off a skate, so no icing. Boudreau all the way around the boards. And out of the reach of Kraus. Sprinting back are the Bison for it. Barry near side. Angles it away from Borges. Off of Kroon. Taken by Scott now, left side. This one tried to be played in front and blocked.
Great play by Dillon. Sliding down.
Here comes Matt Dillon now on the break. Back the other way. Around Barry. Dillon on the backhand towards the goal and hopped into the glove of Corbinian Lutz.
That's what the playoffs are all about. Sacrificing the body for the team. Dillon going down on his stomach to prevent a cross crease. Great play, great stick, great body in front.
Dillon, one of 7 seniors on the Seahawks squad. Bison carried in. Throw it around the boards. Puck turned over. Spun towards the net. Latinovic the save. Trying to corral it. It's poked free into the corner right side. Bison with it. The one-timer. That one centered. Skipped wide. Left side. The Seahawks can't get to it. Bjorkman throws it wide of the net. Borges now carries it off the far side boards. Leaves it for Zimmer. Tied up in the corner left side. Angled off the puck. Chipped wide of Perron. Back to the Seahawks zone. Azano will grab it. No icing here as this one deflects in. Bjorkman from the corner, out through center. This one corralled by Pondexter. Flung high and deep into the right wing corner. Spencer Stanley. Carangelo with space. Can't connect with McLean. And this will be icing here against Salve. It just seems, Evan, like the Seahawks are fighting for every inch right now. The Bison got the hitting going and have a little extra hop in their step as well.
Yeah, it looks like the Bison are sort of playing this game laid back too. It seems like almost they're in control. They know they're in control, so they're giving it their all, but they're also kind of commanding the game and how the flow goes. They're playing to their speed rather than Salve playing to their speed.
Off the draw, they win it. Anderson in the slot with a shot that goes wide. Another quick shot right off the draw for the Bison. Here's McLean faking. McLean has it poked away by Anderson. Recovered by Sennett into the corner. Carangelo up the wall. Stanley with space, waiting. Miss shot, saved made by Lutz. Rebound could not be grabbed in front as Seneca dragged down. Out high, McLean now waiting. McLean into the slot. Turning, has it poked away. Back out to neutral ice.
Story of this game tonight, bouncing pucks, rebounds, almost there.
Well, like you said, the Bison playing with confidence. They're playing with house money. This one hopped over the goal out in front. Dillon now from the near side wall plays it in deep. Seahawks trying to make a change here as well.
Where did we almost see that?
Well, you saw Mitch Walensky try to do that versus Endicott, which was the type of move you felt it was going to take to beat Connor O'Brien, who won Goalie of the Year. Tight race between him and Nick Latinovic. Two of the best goalies in the CCC. Seahawks would love to see them again, but right now the business at hand is the Bison, who lead 1-0 with 9:48 to go in the second. Young in the corner. Trapped in deep. Plays it into the slot. Turning. Kanderka had it on his backhand. Couldn't get the shot away. Taken back by Luke Harvey. Over the line. Poked away from him. Loose at center. Against the far side boards. Players jam for it. Worked free over the line. Bouncing through the slot. Boudreau looking around. Trying to angle it out. Cannot. He'll have to chase it down into the left wing corner now. Takes the hit from Dylan McMahon. Bounced out through center. Matt Dillon. Cross ice. Kanderka. Wedge to the boards in deep. Young centers it off the apron of the goal. Kanderka trying to jam it home. That is saved by Lutz. Bison with it. Seahawks trying to get fresh legs out on the ice. Turned over. Kraus settles it, wrists it on the goal and wide. Long and deep now, bouncing towards Carl. And he'll win the foot race with Brendan Kim. Carl in the corner right side. Kim pushes him off the puck. Benson now on the backhand. Anderson moves it away from Kraus. Back through center. Nathan Carl over the line. Lifts it into the corner. It deflects oddly off the M boards. Out in front, and it's frozen by Latinovic. 8:19 to go in the second.
Another great show of speed by Carl. Not negating and icing this time, but just getting on that puck and creating a scoring chance for Nichols.
Attacking zone draw here for the Bison. It's a 24-12 shot advantage for Salve Regina. Nothing to show for it yet, though. Frazier, right side at the blue line, snaps it around the boards. Blocked in the corner. Wobbling out near the blue line. Borges, now Stanley. And the Bison just seem to be all over the Seahawks wherever they are with the puck. This one played all the way in deep. Pondexter swings it in. Lozano on the back of Perron, trying to center it out of the reach of Walensky. He tries to knife it up, and off to the races now is Mitch Walensky. Walensky faking in the slot with the back shot, and it goes wide. Trying to sneak that one back to the right.
I think Lutz might have got his skate blade on it.
Perron and Matt Dillon go crashing into the corner right side. The two of them spill out. Carangelo. Now George Sennett. Able to play it in stride. Walensky again right side with the wrist shot. Save made by Lutz, who hangs on. Trying to squeeze those pads and keep that one out. What a perfect pass that time from Sennett.
Both times.
Allegrini off the faceoff win for the Bison. Dillon holds it in at center. Temple in front of the Seahawk bench. Now Carlson once again. Carlson dances around Sennett over the line. Straight down the middle with the wrist shot. That one just skims high. Dillon on the backhand can't clear it. Miko. Dillon trapped 1-on-2. McLean out through center. Here's George Sennett. Sennett Into the slot, plays it left side for the wrist shot. Save made by Lutz. Boudreau from the corner, looked to play it in deep, picked off instead by Owen Gonter. Can't connect with Temple, and this will be icing here against Nichols.
You know, as of right now, Lutz has been standing on his head. I think he said about 25 shots right now for the Seahawks. He saved all of them. He's had a great eye all night.
Lutz, who currently, coming into tonight, 6th best save percentage in Bison history. Bison win the draw, trying to clear it, they cannot. Right side, Brendan Kim pinching in along the boards. Back behind the cage, Gonter, pressured by Englund. Off the glass, out to center. Can be poked down, and it is by Carlson. Nichols can make a much-needed change. Seahawks trying to catch them in it. Deflected down by Englund. Not in deep, though. Back out to center, taken now by Harvey. Over the line, Seahawks blitz him. Turning his Temple, trying to play it in front. Make that Brandon Cope. Kim. Kanderka stood up near center. Down on one knee, he's trapped along the boards. Puck is trapped in his skates, and play grinds to a halt here. 5-person scrum with the puck trapped. Finally wedged free by Harvey. Braden Young drops it back off for Brendan Kim. Now Kroon near side. Touched up by Englund. He'll hop over the board. Seahawks will make a change here. Anderson out from behind Lutz. Benson. Hard around the boards. Waiting for it at center is Caden Krause. Looks to angle it in. No one there but black jerseys. Anderson. Out through center. Punched in on the goal. Latinovich moves it to Brendan Kim. Left behind the net for Zano. 5 minutes to go in the second. 1-0 the Bison lead. Benson leaves it left side. DiStefani puts on the brakes. Into the slot. Krause forced out wide. Throws it towards the cage. That one blocked in front and taken by the Bison. Belafé wristed on the net. Save made by Latinovich. Like you said, Evan, right now this game is being played at the Bison's pace.
Yeah, they're commanding the game thus far. Had a couple of flashes for the Seahawks of them kind of trying to get the command back, but so far in this period alone, it's been all Nichols.
Carl on the draw, hops it towards the cage, rolling there, frozen by Latinovich. Carl on the draw once again against DiStefani. Walensky hops in to grab it for Salve. Looks to scoop it ahead to himself. Battling over the blue line, Borges now. DiStefani in the corner as Borges takes a heavy hit. Seahawks looking around for a call, none coming. Puck trapped out high and taken back by the Bison now. Here's Scott over the line. 3-on-3, chipping it in front, out of the reach of Belafé. He'll track it down in the right wing corner, though, and leave it behind the net. Azano pins his man to the board. Stanley comes to help as well. Puck trapped in the right wing corner. Attacking end for Nichols. Borges comes free with it. DiStefani has it knifed away. Make this Zimmer. Flung back in deep by the Bison. Azano. Stanley. Walensky. Perron. Dancing at the blue line. Plays it in deep. Takes a hit. Puck behind the net. Stanley. Wanted to get it quickly up for Sennett. Now here's Walensky over the line. Walensky with the wrist shot. Save made by Lutz. Had 3 little breakaways there for Walensky. Not able to connect. McLean grabs the loose puck at center. Over the line. Wristed on the goal. Save made. Rebound. Loose in front. Jam towards the net. Player still poking for it. And on his side, Corbinian Lutz snags it and freezes it.
Another juicy rebound given up by Lutz. Again, Seahawks trying to capitalize on the rebounds.
Great game being played right now by the junior from München, Germany. Seahawks win the draw. Matt Dillon loses his man, wrists it on the net, save made by Lutz. Dillon grabs the rebound, into the corner right side, waiting for it is Sennett. Throws it in front, that one all the way through and wide. Dillon snapped across to Boudreau. Out near the blue line at the point right side. Boudreau waiting, snaps it on the goal, save made again by Lutz. Rebound collected by Sennett, swung in deep, Carangelo. Now McLean, waiting, stashes it back up to Boudreau. Blitzed by Miko, played in deep, changes places with McLean. Sennett, back to McLean, space for him. Trying to get it back out on the right side to Boudreau. He settles it along the board, centers it into the slot, and picked off by Anderson for the Bison. Players locked up. They let that go, or now do we get a whistle? I think maybe just the net off its moorings. That was John McLean locked up with Carlson. The officials just let it go, letting them play.
Playoff hockey, it's what it's all about.
Just one penalty so far, a boarding call against Luke Harvey, freshman from Lethbridge, Alberta. Attacking zone draw here for the Bison, 2:31 to go in the second. Nichols has the 1-0 lead. Puck held in, McMahon trying to dance his way off to the side of the cage. Boudreau throws a big shoulder in the corner. Harvey, though, keeps it alive, plays it behind the net. Harvey again. Wide of the circle left side. Leaves it for Barry at the blue line. Throws it on the goal and blocked. McLean taking the worst of that one. Here comes Carangelo into the high slot with a shot. Save made by Lutz, and he jumps on the rebound. And now Carangelo and Barry. A little bit of tempers flaring there. And Barry still very hot. Him and Carangelo exchanging words. Carangelo's heading to the bench. Is Barry heading to the box? He's not. He's just being escorted to his bench by the linesman. You got to imagine if there was going to be a warning for both sides, that was probably it.
Yeah, I think Barry was fired up about his helmet. Looked like it came undone.
Here's Scott around Zaremli, down the middle with the wrist shot, save made by Latinovich. Puck free out high, grab by Kandurka. 3-on-2 here for Salve if they can get it in. Young tied up at the blue line. Back with it is Bellafay for the Bison. Over the line right side, knifed away from him. Bjorkman at center, trying to power it in deep. Kroon. Now Kandurka. Waits over the line, sprints middle, Kandurka. Shields on the backhand, glides right side. Kandurka out high, Stanley has to range for it to keep it alive. Throws it towards the net, save made by Lutz. That one snuck all the way through. Stanley once again throws it on the goal and wide. Benson, fresh off the bench, recovers the rebound in the corner. Benson turns out high, has it run off his stick. Collected by Connor Leonard and lifted long and deep. No icing here as it bounces off the ice and just sticks there at the blue line. Final minute, second period. Kraus holds it in deep. Perron from center. Throws it all the way in. That one sneaks off the end boards. Right out in front on the blue paint. Poked into the corner. Here's DiStefani with 35 seconds to go in the second. Caden Kraus. Snap across to Spencer Stanley. Delays at center. Now carries over the line. DiStefani from the blue line. Throws it wide of the net. Lozano waiting in the corner left side. Kraus throws it towards the cage and wide. Perron will grab it. Look to chip it back in deep. Bison want to clear it. Heads up. That one into the Seahawk bench with 12.1 to go in the second period. 1-0. Nichols with the lead. We'll draw in the circle right side. Seahawks have to get somebody else out there. A little bit of confusion here for Salve. It's kept alive by Stanley. On the backhand with 6 seconds. Hopped off the side of the net. Bison will just swing it around the boards. McLean with 2 seconds, with 1 second, his shot dribbles away, and that'll do it for the second period. So still, through 40 minutes, it's the lone goal from Owen Gonter that has the Bison leading 1-0. Evan, your thoughts here through 2 periods?
Another crazy period of playoff hockey. They getting shots on goal for both sides, and like I said before, Nichols still commanding the game thus far. So if you're Salve, you're hoping you get back into it. If you're Nichols, you're hoping you hang on to this lead.
Teams will head to the locker rooms. They will tend to the ice, and we will step aside and then make the turn for home. 20 minutes left here, possibly in the Seahawks season. We'll be back here from Middletown for this Commonwealth Coast Conference quarterfinal matchup between Salve Regina and Nichols. The Bison lead 1-0 through 2 periods. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period here between Salve Regina and Nichols. And the Bison will lead 1-0 here to start the third frame of this Commonwealth Coast Conference quarterfinal matchup. Andrew Pizzelli here alongside Evan Viola bringing you the call. Evan, your thoughts here to start the third period. What do the Bison have to do to hang on and win this game? What do the Seahawks have to do to even it up?
Well, if you're the Bison, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, so far, what the game they're playing is playing to Salve's strengths and capitalizing on their weaknesses, and they've done just that so far, holding them to 0 goals through 2. If you're Salve, just keep playing your game. I mentioned to you in the broadcast for the second period ended, this was the score going into the third period last time these two teams played in this rink, and that game ended up being a 6-1 final for Salve. So you got to hone in on your plays too as well. If you're Salve, stop kind of moving the puck willy-nilly. Just kind of establish your system, because when the system works, it works.
Seahawks scored 5 goals in that third period that you alluded to back here on February 6th on a Sunday evening game. Seahawks would love that, but we'll just take the 1 for now, because that would completely change this game.
I think burying one within the first 5 will start it, kind of jumpstart it.
DeStefani will take the draw against Gabe Temple to start the third period here.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Carlson starting out wide. He glides in now, but he was starting out wide.
Bison win the draw. Anderson snaps it all the way down and right into the glove of Latinovich. Bison will quickly get the attacking zone draw. Well, right now, Bison holding the second highest scoring team in the conference. Scoreless. Carlson through the slot. That one dribbles towards the cage, grabbed by Spencer Stanley. Knifed up the boards, but punched back in by Temple. Benson waits for the loose puck. Around a check, plays it back in deep. Bazzano now. Blitzed by Carlson. Scooped out through center. Here's DeStefani over the line. Glides wide. Wristed on the goal and wide. Rebound all the way around to Benson. He throws it towards the net. That is wide. Up the boards right side, Dillon racing in to keep it alive. Matt Dillon trying to cut to the front of the net. Dillon trying to jam it home. Denied by Lutz. Borges sprints onto it left side. Out high, Boudreau fans on the one-timer. That actually was blocked. Carlson got in the way with it, and the follow-up shot goes wide. Bison cleared out to center. Quickly back Boudreau. Snapped into the middle. DeStefani triple-teamed. Puck ripped away from him by Peter Miko. Cross ice, steered into the zone by McMahon. Dillon with the angle to the puck in the corner. Out of the reach of Carl. Borges will shield it. Scooped for Walensky. Just past him. Played on back now for Gonter. McMahon into the corner right side. Trying to center it. Boudreau will grab it in the slot. Taken by Zimmer. He'll sprint ahead. Plays it right side. Waiting is Walensky. Snaps it high, and it's grabbed by Lutz.
Exactly what I was alluding to at the start. Not a bad start for Salve. 5 shots on goal within about 1:30. So good start if you're Salve.
They have the shot advantage in the game. Nothing to show for it yet. 32-15. Carangelo on the draw right side. McLean off the boards. Back out to the blue line. Kim can't hold it in. Across for George Sennett. To the circle. Sennett with the wrist shot. That one just hopped wide. McLean from the boards plays it towards the net. Blocked in front. Spinning now is Perron. Far side. Fans on the clearance pass. Carangelo keeps it away. Scales it off the glass in deep. Kim at the blue line right side. Trying to throw it towards the net. That's blocked. Holds it in right side again. And the Bison now will chip it down. Kuhn will drift back and grab it for Salve. 17:54 and counting to go in the third. Young, cross ice for Kanderka. Sprints over the line. Kanderka with speed. Glides now into the corner. Chased and carried off the puck by Dylan McMahon. Barry. Stanley from the blue line with the shot. That one's blocked in front. Kanderka turning in the slot. Throws it towards the net. Save made by Lutz. Seahawks trying to poke it in. We get a whistle.
You mentioned they had the Seahawks have, I think it was 35 shots, you said, or
33-15 right now.
Great play by Lutz. He's been playing unbelievable, standing on his head for this Nichols College team. They partially owe their success in this game to him. He's been unbelievable thus far.
We talked about, don't let the record deceive you. This is a Nichols team that has plenty of guys with playoff and championship experience. Does not matter how you get to the dance.
Matters that you got there. Everyone's 0-0-0 in the playoffs. Nothing matters. Record does not matter in this instance.
Benson risks it wide. Boudreau from the point. Plays it back. Shuffled across now. Dillon with the drive into the glove of Lutz. You just feel, though, if the Seahawks get one, it completely obviously changes the tenor of the game. Because this feels right now, the Bison believe they'll win this game 1-0 right now.
Been the story all season. Seahawks ride off momentum. They get one, and the floodgates open, truly.
That one right off the draw, punched wide. Boudreau sprints over to keep it in. Blitzed at the blue line. Forced off the puck. Bison recover it now. Anderson scoops it away from Boudreau into the Seahawks bench and will draw on neutral ice. .22 to go in the third. 1-0. Nichols with the lead. Neutral zone draw won by Salve. Here's Matt Dillon. Trying to chip it for DiStefani. Picked off instead. Now here on a breakaway is Peter Miko with the wrist shot. Score! Just like that, the Bison strike again, and it's 2-0.
Great pass to get into the zone, a quick breakaway. All he's got to do is fire that off his stick.
Off the neutral zone draw here, the Seahawks had won it. Dillon tried to chip it for DiStefani, and then just the pass in stride for Peter Miko. He snipes it 5-hole. And now the Bison have really wrestled control of this game. 8th goal of the year for Peter Miko. McMahon for Carl. That's knocked away. Out of the reach of Walensky. Gaunter. Near side McMahon. Over the line right side. Chased into the corner. McMahon. Knocked off the puck by Kroon. Brendan Kim far side. Out to center. Borges can't connect with Zimmer. McMahon off of Carl's skate. Grabbed by Barry. He'll sprint ahead with it. Shields on the backhand. Glides into the corner right side. Walensky all over him. Turning up the near side. Caden Scott out to the blue line. Held in by Pellegrini with the drive. And that's held by Latinovich. .23 to go in the third. No, nothing changes if you're Salve. You're just waiting for that first goal to come. Hopefully you have plenty of time, and all it takes is one bounce after that. Seahawks, though, can't look at the clock. Have to just keep playing.
This instance, the clock's your enemy. You got to just keep playing. You got to keep playing, and hopefully if you get a lucky bounce, one goes in, then the floodgates open from there.
Here's George Sennett. From center, he throws it in. That one hops over the end boards, back out in front again. My goodness, that's the second time we've seen that happen. Here's McLean down the middle, has it knifed away. In the high slot, it's Stanley. Right side, Carangelo. Waiting, wristing, and it's blocked. Out to Azzano. Big scramble here. That one goes wide. Sprint for it left side. Stanley comes crashing in, and the Bison move it out to center. Azzano quickly back the other way. Sennett spins over the line right side. Sennett to the circle with the wrist shot. Save made by Lutz. That one off the face mask, and the Bison will clear it. Harvey sprints down the middle. Lost the puck. Into the corner right side. The Bison will control it. Harvey has it knocked free. Right in front of the Seahawks bench. Players battle for it. It comes free for Braden Young. Carries 1-on-4 down the middle. Left for Krause. His wrist shot goes wide. DiStefani with an angle to it. Behind the net, Young. Back to DiStefani. Up the boards left side. Will glide straight away up top. Ethan DiStefani waiting. Plays it right side. Dillon pinching in. Back to DiStefani at the point. He'll wait. Fakes the one-timer. DiStefani now around Harvey. Drives it on the goal. Blocked and wide. Loose behind the cage. taken by Dillon. Out to Boudreau. Back to DiStefani at the point right side. Wristed on the net. That one tipped. Jammed wide once again. And Harvey will skate it out for Nichols. Plays it in space to himself. Here comes Quinn McCarthy. Right side. Players get blacked down in the slot. Crashing into the net was Harvey. Tied up with Young. No penalty here, but the net off its moorings. And Harvey a little shaken up after that play. Kind of slow motion went crashing into the net. .14:40 to go in the third. This one dribbled towards the goal. Latinovic paddles it away into the corner. Carlson, though, keeps it in for Nichols. Right side, Seth Benson alone. Out through center, off the skate of Walensky. Benson once again near side. Gaunter grabs the loose puck. Blocked and taken by Zimmer now. Fortunate bounce here for Salve. Zimmer with the shot. Save made by Lutz. Benson spilled out behind the net. Puck in the corner left side, grabbed by Owen Gaunter. Whose first period goal right now would be the game winner. Kept in left side, Mikko. Throws it on the goal. That one tipped and held by Latinovic. Everyone else in the CCC watching this game now. Endicott prevailed 6-1. 4 third period goals for them to pull away from Wentworth. Curry, 1 goal in the third to pull away 2-1 over Suffolk. UNE, 2 goals in the third to win 4-1 over Western New England. All the higher seeds advancing. But right now, it's the 6th-seeded Bison. There's a drive on the net. Saved by Lutz. Grabbed by Sennett right side. Will glide up top and leave it for Warzano. Down the wall. Throws it on the cage. Saved up and out of play by Corbini and Lutz. Right now, the Bison trying to be the only team to pull the road upset. In position right now. 2-0 the lead with 13:38 to go in the third. Azano from neutral ice. Flicks it in. Anderson behind the cage. Near side is deflected out of play. Seahawks will get the attacking zone draw with 13:26 to go in the third.
That was a great game in Curry. That was 1-0 Suffolk at one point.
Yeah, the Rams led 1-0 through one period. Colonels tied it in the second, took the lead in the third. Here's Spencer Stanley trying to go backdoor, trying to muscle it on the goal. Lutz the save. Scramble for the loose puck. It's still loose. Players jamming for it behind the cage. It comes free for the Bison. Seahawks millimeters away from finding the back of the net. And the Bison have iced it.
It's been the story of this game, close but almost. They're finding their chances. They're definitely beating Lutz low, but he keeps reaching back and getting them. He keeps getting the pucks on the goal line. He keeps making these unbelievable saves. He's been standing on his head all night.
37 saves right now for the junior from Germany.
And there's still 13 minutes left in this game, so it's been fantastic to me.
DiStefani and McMahon on the draw. DiStefani wins it, but right between both defensemen. So the Seahawks have to sprint back for it, and that lets the Bison make a change. Stanley now. DiStefani over the line, chips it into the corner. Kraus trying to get to it. Puck trapped in deep. Left side, Azano trying to hold it at the blue line. Chasing back now is DiStefani. Spencer Stanley now. In behind the goal. Leaves it in the corner right side. Perron and Azano tied up for it. And the puck turned over. Bison played in deep. Pondexter behind the goal. Alone in the right wing corner. Looks to center at that one. Jammed out to center. Bison will control it. Perron touches it in. Bison were offside. Now they can give chase. Here's Matt Dillon. Trying to sneak it up the near side. Tipped ahead by Kraus. Seahawks will change their lines here as Allegrini sends it into the left wing corner. Hopped up the far side boards, thrown towards the goal and wide. Harvey in the corner right side. Has his stick lifted, puck rolls up the near side boards. Harvey, though, spins it back into the zone, deflected back out now. Allegrini from center will send it off the end boards in deep. Bison with it. Bjorkman. His shot is blocked. Boudreau. This one turned over in the slap for the shot. Save made by Latinovich. Robbing Quinn McCarthy. And oh boy, that could have been a dagger.
Great stop by Latinovich. Going down and reaching with his glove. Yeah, you're right. If that beats Latinovich, that's pretty close.
Carangelo wins the draw. Brendan Kim waiting. Can't connect with McLean far side. Anderson with it for the Bison. Carlson will just dump it in. Sennett. McLean now. Over the line. McLean turns right side. Throws it on the goal. Save made by Lutz. I feel like he might make 50 saves before this night is over. The way this one's going. Laying out to try and keep it in was Brendan Kim. Kroon, though, back with it from his own blue line. Away from Carlson. McLean trying to touch it in, and the Seahawks are offside.
He might make 50 before the 5-minute mark, the way this game is going.
.38 saves right now. Seahawks have won the majority of the draws too, 32-20, but it just feels like the Bison are everywhere, and the Seahawks don't ever really have full control of the puck. Here's Azano trying to center it. That one deflects back out to center. Kanderka chased in deep. Loose in the circle left side. Bison want to swing it on the goal. Instead, it deflects out to center. DiStefani over the line. Trying to spin towards the goal. DiStefani able to keep it going. Azano now recovers the loose puck. Left for Stanley, left side. Trying to sneak it. Backdoor for the shot. They score! Caden Kraus backdoor. Fires it past Lutz. And there's life with 10:21 to go.
There's one. There's one. You got two more to go if you want to win this game. One if you want to tie. Great pass. Great shot by Kraus to beat Lutz. Finally, one sneaks by him. Fantastic shot. What you were talking about, momentum shifts. It's 1-1 in this period.
Sixth goal of the year for Kraus.
You had to believe that shutout wasn't going to last forever. The chances they were getting, and Kraus finally buries one.
Here's Boudreau out high, trying to send it into the corner. Maybe a little miscommunication there with Walensky, who sprint to the slot. Boudreau down the wall, trying to muscle and keep it in. Benson will grab it at center. On that play, too, also the moves from Ethan DiStefani to get around two men, keep that puck alive. You know, he won't get any assists on that play. Here's George Sennett down the middle with the shot. That one deflected high and up and out of play.
There's another great move. Neutral zone entries.
Because that puck changed hands a couple of times. You know, I went from Azano to Stanley. But Ethan DiStefani really the one who helped make that goal possible. If they handed out 3 assists, he would get one.
It's been Salve's MO all season, moving the puck and moving it quick. Kind of get defenders on their toes.
Here's McLean, right side, drives it on the goal. Save made by Lutz. 9:37 to go.
There's another guy you think is due for one, Johnny McLean. He's been shooting it all night. Had a few close chances, and you think you're going to get one eventually.
Graduate student. North Andover, Mass. Seahawks all-time leader in game-winning goals. Carangelo on the draw. Seahawks won it, but it's grabbed by the Bison. Here's Mikko. Right side, Carlson snaps it on the goal. That one wobbled on the net. Save made by Latinovich. Puck behind the cage now. Boudreau moves it away from the double team. Sennett turns quickly, wants to send it cross ice. That's gloved down. Miko with the drive. Save made by Latinovich. Rebound in the slot. Boudreau trying to shield it away from Carlson. McLean will back his way into the corner, into space, and look to start the rush. Angled wide of Carangelo. Seahawks have iced it with 9:02 to play in the third period.
Completely off topic, but you mentioned game-winning goals from John McLean. I thought about how George Sennett, left off the CCC list, leads the league in game-winning goals.
He does. Coming into today, 5 game-winning goals, leading the conference, 3rd nationally in game winners. 1 away from Seahawks' single-season record.
I think that's got to have some weight to it.
McCarthy looks to throw it in front, picked off by Matt Dillon. Along for Tyler Carangelo. Carangelo upended. No calls. They have let them play. This one's being decided between the lines. Here's Cope right side with a drive, and Latinovich the save. Tyler Carangelo not happy with the lack of a call, but that's how this one has been called here tonight.
Very little. Refs have kept the whistles down for sure. They
1 penalty, 1 boarding call back in the first period. That's it.
You think about the Seahawks, the story, the second most penalized team in the league, or I believe the first. I forget what.
Endicott's the first, Salve's the second.
Yeah, I got
Nichols is the third.
2 very penalized teams. Refs have kept the whistles down. It's playoff hockey.
Well, they both play physical brands of hockey. This one loose in the slot, thrown towards the net. Latinovich makes the save. McMahon had that one blocked, so it was just rolling on the cage. 8:13 to go in the third. Cope and Zimmer on the draw. Seahawks win it. Spencer Stanley out from behind the cage. Sprints around Carl. Stanley on the break, all alone. Stanley right side trying to chip it in front for Zimmer. Poked away by the Bison. Walensky touches it into the corner once again. Benson there to recover. Along for Zimmer. Side of the net, swung all the way up top. Stanley fakes the one-timer. Tries to play it across. Knifed out of the zone by Scott. Scott now looks to glove it down without a stick now. Has to carry it in behind the cage and just sprint away. Here's Mitch Walensky. Right side, turns, wrists it on the goal. That one high and wide. Ricochets all the way out to center. Waiting for it near side is Boudreau. Saucers it across Dillon. Has to wait. Seahawks are offside. Flicked on the backhand now by Walensky. Seahawks will make a quick change here. Onto the ice comes George Sennett. McLean deflects it up and out of play.
That was coming for you.
Few feet away from us, but we had our eyes on that one. Never take your eyes off the ice while play is happening, or else you learn the hard way.
That hurts. Taking a puck to the Bears' skin. That does not feel good.
Not as many come our way here at St. George's, but back up at the Portsmouth Abbey from our broadcast location right above the scores box, we had many a puck from time to time cross our noses.
Did you have glass?
No.
That's
right on top of the ice. Here's Matt Dillon straight away, wristed towards the goal. Loose outside. Boudreau off the side of the net. Sennett maybe have gotten in the way of that one. Dillon from center. Back right side, Carangelo. Along for George Sennett. Glides into the high slot. Shields the puck. Tries to return it right side. Knocked away. Sennett gets in the way of Carlson. Latinovich scooped it away from him. End over end, flipped down the ice. Anderson sees it punched in by Caden Krause, who has brought the Seahawks within 1. But 6:28 to play in regulation here. Kroon. Krause once again. Over the line right side. Wristed on the goal. Wide of the glove of Lutz. Kroon to grab it left side. Kroon towards the net, tipped by Kraus. In behind the cage. Kraus upended and draws a penalty.
Is the momentum.
The relentless work by Caden Kraus. Numerous times in this game, done some incredible dirty work in behind the cage. A few times has taken some big hits as well. But the junior from East St. Paul, Manitoba, refusing to let that possession go away or for the Seahawks to go away either.
This is what we're talking about. Takes one. They got a goal, now they got a power play with 6:07 remaining.
Seahawks 0 for 1 on the man advantage. So far here tonight, DeStefani across to Matt Dillon. Straight away up top, right side, Carangelo. Carangelo wristed on the goal, save made by Lutz. Sennett with the rebound in the corner, right side. Sennett sneaks it up top, Dillon pinching in, faking it, left side. DeStefani with the drive, save made by Lutz. Played out to center, Dillon quickly back for Carangelo on the re-entry. Carangelo turns to the outside, tied up for a moment, lost his man. Carangelo sneaks it across. McLean with the drive, and his stick broke. My goodness. The net was open there for a moment as well.
Wide open.
Dillon. McLean back on him from the bench with a fresh stick. Carangelo, right side, drops it for Sennett. Up top, Dillon, across. DeStefani with the drive that whistles wide. And Dillon sprints over to keep it alive. Minute 10 to go on the power play. Up top, Dillon, waiting. Right side, Carangelo's drive block. Carangelo's rebound chance deflected up and out of play.
Fantastic start to the power play by the Seahawks. Few good chances. McLean had a wide open net, and that stick just unfortunately just shatters right in his hands. Nothing you can do about that. Just a stroke of bad luck.
Oh, boy. File a warranty claim. Zimmer will take the draw here for Salve against Nathan Carl. Attacking end right side. 1:02 to go on the power play for Salve. Tie up on the draw. Loosen the circle. Play to the wall. Carl pins it in his skates. Able to wedge it free. And the Bison can clear it down. 49 seconds to go. See if the Seahawks can get another great look here for Mitch Walensky. Here he comes. Over the line. Walensky right side. Ducks the shoulder. Trying to drag it out in front. Pushed off the puck. Out to the blue line. Stanley can't hold it in. Kim spins it. Over the line. Benson right side. Trying to float it down. And the Bison will clear it. 22 seconds left on the power play. Time for one more rush if you're Salve. Brendan Kim from the far side corner. Caden Kraus. Over the line. Puts on the brakes. Looking to steer around Carlson. Kraus trying to jam it backhand towards the net. 5 seconds left on the power play. The Bison find it. They clear it. And that'll do it for the power play. A load of chances to start. And then the Bison with some timely clears. 4 minutes to go in the third. Even strength. Seahawks trailing 2-1. Kendurka knifed off the puck. Almost able to recover it and then takes a big hit at the blue line. Maybe getting the worst of that was Connor Leonard as he limps to the bench. Kraus battling over the line. Able to muscle it into the corner. Kraus, a wrecking ball down the left side, moves it in behind the net. DeStefani, fans on the drive. Wedged back down by the Bison. 3:29 to go. Boudreau in behind the net. DeStefani flicks it end over end, bounce towards the goal, and Lutz will take no chances and freeze it. 3:17 to go in the third. 42-23 the shot advantage for Salve. But what a night it's been for Corbinian Lutz.
Yeah, 41 saves. That is he's been working. He's been a workhorse tonight. He's been all over. Making post-to-post saves. Anything you can to keep your team in the playoffs, and he's been lights out tonight so far.
Puck around the boards. Bison trying to clear it. Boudreau, left side to keep it in. Clock rolling. 3:06, 3:05, 3:04 to go. Matt Dillon dances out high. Now Boudreau, left side, John McLean. Surveying, throws it towards the net. That one into the glove once again of Corbinian Lutz.
This third period has definitely had a different feel to it than the first two. Seahawks riding some momentum early in the period to the middle, and now it's kind of just leveled off. Both sides kind of just at a stalemate now, which is, if you're Nichols, it's what you want.
Here's Carlson on a 2-on-1 with Temple. Carlson throws it on the goal, and Latinovich snags it. 2:48 to play.
That saved your season right there if you're Salve. It's a great glove stop by Latinovich. You can hear it on the bench. They're playing for him now. 2:48 to go. You got to go get one here.
This one thrown wide of the goal. Bjorkman, left side. Gaunter. Now Carlson flips it on the backhand, in on the net. Latinovich will freeze it. Bison will take this. Face-offs in the attacking end. Seahawks. At what point, Evan, do you pull Latinovich?
I was just going to ask you the same question. I think about 145, you should take him out.
This one thrown towards the goal, blocked.
But I think Nichols is playing a strategy here. They're just kind of throwing it in, trying to keep him in there.
Bounced on the goal again, steered into the corner by Latinovich. Azano faked it one way, now comes back the near side. Benson trapped in the corner. Spencer Stanley comes free with it. Cross ice for Mitch Walensky. First team forward. Throws it on the goal. Save made by Lutz. Walensky second in the conference this year in points and goals. 16th nationally. Finalist for the Joe Concannon Award. Best American-born D2 or D3 hockey player in New England. So far held off the board. Has had a number of chances. And he jaws here with Hunter Frazier. And we're going to get a timeout called here by the Seahawks. They'll have the attacking zone draw. We'll keep it here, Evan, with 2:11 to play. Head coach Zach Klon is going to draw it up for his squad. Do you think they pull Latinovich now with the attacking zone draw and 2:11 to play?
You could.
They've had, I mean, the Bison right now are just trying to throw these wobblers in and force Latinovich to freeze it.
You could take him out. That's the thing, though, is because they're trying to throw everything hit in the kitchen sink on the net to keep Latinovich in there.
It's tough.
It is. It's a tough call.
It's a tough call.
It's definitely a tough call to make. Good choice. Take a timeout right now, though. Rest your guys. Rest your first line.
You got to talk about, though, what a game it's been here for the Bison. Head coach Mike Parnell getting this team to come here. Seahawks swept the Bison this year. One of those, a blowout win. And this team believed coming into tonight that they could win this game. And they are 2 minutes and 11 seconds away.
Latinovich on the bench.
So net is empty. 2:11 to go in the third.
5 forwards out, too. Walensky out wide.
Net is empty for Salve. DiStefani on the draw here. Justin Perron for the Bison. Seahawks season hanging in the balance. Tie up on the draw. Off to the side of the cage. Played behind the net. Bison with it. Flicked up the ice. Carlson trying to knife it down. Trying to backhand it towards the goal. And they'll rule a hand pass here. Or maybe the puck played with a high stick. Seahawks will take this draw back in the attacking end with 2:03 to play.
That's big. Keep it in your zone.
And now they're bringing this face-off back. Well, confusion here. And the Seahawks are going to have to bring Latinovich back in with this draw being moved to just outside the Seahawks zone.
Confusion is an understatement. I don't know what the call was.
Officials come over to chat with Zach Klon.
Still motioning to that dot.
Bison win the draw. 2 minutes to go. They send it towards the goal and wide. Seahawks need to get control of this puck and get it in deep to try and get Latinovich to the bench once again. Flicked end over end, knife down at the blue line, back to Temple. And he'll send it into the zone. And this will be icing. Just what the Seahawks wanted. Latinovich now will come back to the bench 1:46 to go. And another critical draw here. DeStefani will take it for Salve against Temple. Big scrum in the corner. Seahawks win it, but Stanley has it knifed away. Carlson all alone up ahead. Carlson will put it into the open net, and the Bison now are on their way to pulling the upset here on the road. Curtis Carlson, his 10th of the season. Seahawks are stunned. .132 to go. Here's Kraus trying to get it into the slot. That's knocked away. Thrown back down the ice. Net is open again. Brendan Kim back with it. Kanderka now. Turned over. Fired towards the net by Perron. Brendan Kim behind the cage with 1:13 to go. And once again, a 2-goal deficit here for Salve. Walensky with speed. Turns the corner right side. Snaps it on the goal. That one may have went off the iron and wide. Final minute. Lutz denies Walensky once again. Puck behind the cage. Carangelo all the way around Walensky. Throws it in front, looking for a tip. Blocked into the corner. Kanderka stashes it on the backhand. Kraus centers it in front for Carangelo. Lutz the save. Puck still loose. Off to the side of the cage. Kraus turns, fires. Save made by Lutz. Rebound in front. Scooped out to the blue line. 38 seconds to go as Kim. Right side Walensky. Net empty here for Salve, trailing by 2. Bison with it, though, in 30 seconds to go. Carangelo trying to center it. Perron scaled off the glass and down. This will be icing, but just 23.2 seconds remain. And timeout called by the Bison. Head coach Mike Parnell wants to give his guys a breather. And, Evan, we talked about it from the get-go. This game was just played at the pace of the Bison.
Yeah, they kind of dictated the game from start to finish. They came in here with the mentality, you got nothing to lose. You know, we're the 6th seed going against the 3rd seed. All the other higher seeds have won. What do you have to play for? So they're playing for their season. They played hard. They played hard tonight,
and we talked about it. You know, they have experience. Now, it's a freshman, Owen Gonter, who got the first goal, but in the end, down the stretch, 2 seniors, Peter Miko, Curtis Carlson, a captain as well. And the job in net by Corbinian Lutz.
How many saves does he have now? Just general question.
42.
Wow.
And a lot of block shots in there as well.
If we're giving out 3 stars, he's got to be the first.
Stanley along the boards left side, thrown towards the cage. Another save for Lutz. Puck behind the net, grabbed by the Bison, flicked out to center with 15 seconds, and the cheering begins from the Bison bench. 10 seconds to go. Fed down the ice. Stanley will keep it and shield it from the open net, but that's going to do it. The Seahawks season comes to a close. The Bison come into St. George's, and they stun Salve Regina 3-1. Here in this one. What a performance by Corbinian Lutz. The Bison, rightfully so, pile on top of him before starting the great show of sportsmanship at center ice. The Bison. This was playoff hockey, Evan. I mean, we talked about it. 1 penalty, 2 penalties in the entire game. A physical game. This game was played the way, if you were the Bison, you wanted to come in here and pull off an upset, this was the type of game you wanted. They just gave the Seahawks no room basically the entire night.
They played near perfect tonight for sure. They they played to the Seahawks' strengths, capitalized on their weaknesses, and they did what they had to do to get the W here on the road.
43 saves for Corbinian Lutz. Just an incredible performance by him. Seahawks 44-25 the shot advantage. And he's the reason why the Bison will advance here in the Commonwealth Coast Conference postseason. Nichols improves to 8-15-1. The Seahawks, disappointingly so, fall to 16-8-2 and see their season come to a close. And with that, too, potentially, I mean, with the COVID year and all, you never know. You know, the seniors, Brandon Borges, Matt Dillon, Nicholas Latinovich, John McLean, Tyler Carangelo, Sage Englund, and George Sennett. You don't know who will be back, who won't be back. Is this the end for some of those guys? Obviously, lots of emotion here on the ice. The Seahawks will salute their home fans who came out in strength here tonight to support their team, but the Seahawk faithful will not be heading home happy. It's the Bison here on the road who pull the upset in this one, and they will be heading. They will have a challenge. They will hit the road and have to go up to Biddeford on Wednesday to play the top-seeded Nor'easters of the University of New England.
Now, you know, this is tough right here. This is, you know, I experienced this last year with my my clothes in high school hockey. This is just it's the worst feeling in the world. It's really just getting off the ice for the final time in a semi-competitive environment. It's the worst feeling in the world. I feel for the seniors, you know, guys like Johnny McLean, Nick Latinovich, who come out here and give 110% every single day, 6 years, 5 years, 4 years for the program, and they just you know, see the season fall short and end quick. It's just unfortunate for both sides.
So we will wrap it up here. Want to thank our entire staff and production crew, Owen Callahan and Emily Glory, helping to provide live statistics here tonight. And Evan, want to thank you once again, second game in a row, coming up here. Camera work, color commentary, huge appreciation for you here tonight. Thank you
for having me. I really appreciate it.
So for Evan Viola, I want to thank you all for joining and listening with us here tonight. Once again, your final Nichols 3, Salve Regina 1. The Bison are moving on. For Evan Viola, I'm Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.